Do you guys have any question, any doubt from the previous day topic or from the assignment? Anyone which you want me to discuss?
Ninth question B.
9 question number B. Print all of them in a same line using different print state, 3 different print states. Okay, same line using 3 different print states. Okay. Any other question, guys? Rest you were able to do? Okay, I hope you're able to do the others.
14 question also.
14 question. Okay, swapping to values. Okay. So 9 question. This is the 3 variables which we have declared. So you have to print all of them in the same line using 3 different print statements. Okay. So how do we do this, guys? Anyone? Who knows the solution for this? Please help me out with that. Save as Day1 to Day2 agents. This is previous assignment. Okay, anyone, guys, how to do this? Anyone? Oh, okay. Then what is the default value for this and keyword in print function, guys? What is the default value? Default value
Space.
for and keyword. Is it space? Are you sure? In print statement. We discussed it during our previous class.
/n.
For step. For step, it is a space that I know. And for default value for print is /n, right? Yes, that's right. Yes. So we have to override this default value. Okay. If we don't override, if we run this, it will be printing in 3 different lines. 1, 2, 3. We have to override this default value. How do we override, guys? In the place of end, you can leave it blank also like this. That will also do. Okay. Or if you want to give a single space, that is also fine. So if I run this now, you see all are getting printed in the same line. If you want a space, just give a single space. That's it. Clear this one? Yes, no?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. What about this question? This question was similar to the one which we did addition and subtraction. No? So this is not that difficult. Anyways, let's do it. So we have 2 numbers. Let's say A is 10 and B is 20. Okay, so we have to we need to swap the 2 numbers using multiplication and division. Okay, so so let's make A equals to A into B. Okay, so after this statement, what would be the value of A, guys? We are reassigning the value of A to A into B. What will be the value of A?
200.
200. Okay. So if I do B equals to A by B. Okay. So what will be the, so basically what we are doing 200 divided by 20. So what will be the value for this?
10.
10. So now B is 10. That is what we wanted. B is 10. Now we have to make A as 20. So what are we going to do? A equals to, still the value of A is 200. Okay. A by B. So basically what we are doing here, 200 divided by 10, and that is going to give you 20. Okay, and yep. So we can print A and B. Print A comma B. So it should print me 20 and 10. Okay. Although when we divide, the data type will change. It will be changing to float. Okay, so it will be 20 points. A value will be value of A will be 20.0 and value of B will be 10.0. Run this. So A is 20.0 and B is 10.0. So how do we convert this, guys? How to integer value?
Int method.
Int method, right? So we can just after divide, I can just convert it. Either you convert it here or you can inside print statement only you can do it. Both will do. Clear, guys?
Yes, clear.
Okay. This was all about yesterday's class, previous class. Now we are going to start with today's topic. So let's take a string. So here now we are going to study something about something what we call escape sequences. Okay, escape sequence in string. So I will just print one sentence. This is or something like this. We are learning Python. Okay, so if I give a backslash n here, what will be the output? So if I run it, guys, we are getting in a single line, and learning Python we are getting in a different line, right? Why we are getting this kind of output, guys? Last class we discussed. Anyone?
Backslash n has a separate meaning.
As a separate meaning. Okay. So always remember, guys, when we use backslash with some when we use backslash with few characters, it has a different meaning. In simple terms, I'm not going in technical terms, just explaining to you in simple terms. So when we use backslash with few characters, I will tell you what are the few characters. It has some uh, different meaning. Okay, like instead of n, if we give here j, it's not a problem. It will print backslash j, because j has got no special meaning when we use this backslash. Okay, you see we are getting the same. Okay, but this n was having a special meaning. Okay, so just like n, there are other characters that has got some special meanings. I will just show you them only. It's already open, I think. Okay, so these are few characters, guys, that has got some special meaning when we use it with backslash. Okay, for example, backslash, is it visible? Is it big enough, or shall I make it bigger, guys? Is it fine now?
Yes.
Yeah, so we just saw about backslash n, that's a new line character. Okay, and backslash t, if we use, it's a tab. Okay, keyboard tab. Okay, there will be some tab, which is spaces will be there. Okay, and what other things are there? So if we have this is interesting. Like these one, na, a bell character, backspace character, form field character, carriage return, vertical tab. Okay, this we no need to understand, because this will behave differently on different operating systems and different operating system and different your IDEs. Okay, and it will they will give some special meaning which will not be we won't be able to see also few of them. Okay, so the one which we need to understand, I'm just highlighting them. Okay, this one, although it has these, they have got some special meanings. Okay, slash t, I will show you one. For example, if I use bell character, okay, backslash a, if I use a backslash a here and I run this, so we are getting something, some character. Okay, bracket. This, you know, in different operating system, this character might be different. So it's like not important to understand these things. These are irrelevant. Okay, but just for our understanding, we should know what are the characters which, when used with backslash, can have some special meaning. Okay? I will share this document with you guys. No worries. Let's talk about single quote, double quote, and this. Okay. So let's say in a normal string, if I want to print a double quote like this, okay, I want my string to have a double quote. We are double quote learning Python. Okay. So if I run this, guys, I will get some error. Can you tell me why we are getting error?
Actually, one of the double quote is missing, right? So
Correct. But my requirement is, I in this print statement, I want a double quote in between. Okay. So one solution is what you can do. You can put your entire thing inside single quote. Okay. So there is no clash. So there is no clash. So it will print your double quote. Okay. Previous, why it was, because it was thinking that this is okay. This is one string, but this string has got no double quote. What is this? So not able to understand it. That is why it was getting it. If you use single quote, this problem is solved. Okay. But what if I want to use double quote and I want to print double quote inside? Okay. In this kind of scenario, this backslash will help you. So if we use a backslash with this double quote, then it is going to escape. It is going to escape this character. It is going to, escaping means it is going to print it as it is without, trying to it will yeah, without trying to interpret it. Okay, it will escape this character. So if I run this, so we are getting a double. Clear, guys? Any doubt, anyone? Understood? Yes, no?
yes,
Yes.
Okay. What if I want to print, in my string, I want to print here double quote. Okay. Now, in my string, I want to print. mm, 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 mm. So, just let me check one thing first. If I run this, then it is fine, not 100%. What can be other scenarios for this? What if I want to print something like this, a backslash, a backslash t? Okay, I want to print. Let me remove this. Okay, let it be in the next one. I want to print this. We are. I want this backslash t. Although I know it has got some special meaning, but I want to print backslash t only as a literal. Okay, not as a tab. Okay. So in this scenario, see, we are getting a space, but I don't want this. I want a backslash t in my string. Okay. So in this, what you can do, since this backslash, whenever it encounters a backslash, now then it will check for some special characters. Okay. But here I want this entire thing to be printed. So what you can do, we can use a double backslash. That is going to override that is going to like that will tell the interpreter, okay, this entire thing is one, you have to print it as it is, you don't have to interpret it like you were doing previously. Okay, so I will just so if I run this now, you see this, we are getting as it is. Why? Because we made this entire thing is we escaped it using this backslash. Is it clear, guys? Any doubt, anyone? Although it's not an important topic, they rarely ask this in interview, and but sometimes if something comes, then it will help you. Okay, not much to understand there. Clear, guys? Yes, no? Understood? Not understood?
Clear then.
Yes, understood.
Okay. Any doubt? Any questions? If not, then we will move to another data type called Boolean data type. Okay, can I start with Boolean data type, guys?
Oh, I have a question. So
Yes.
the double quotes, right? So what if we enclose a double quote with double quotes? When inside double quotes, one double quote.
So we have seen this, right? Inside double quote, we are giving one double quote here.
Ah,
So what is the question in this?
I mean without slash.
If you use without slash, now then what happens? It will take this as one string, okay, where the slash is ending. But so this learning Python, is it a variable? Because this is not a string, we are not enclosing in double quote. So here we'll get error here because it is not able to understand what is this learning Python.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Yes. So coming to Boolean. So Boolean data type can have only two values, guys, true and false. Okay. And it is case sensitive. So if we just assign a variable a is true, and if we check the data type, how do we check the data type for this, guys? Which function?
Type.
Type. Type of a. Boolean data type. So she belongs to class bool. Okay. So bool indicates the Boolean data type. If we have small t instead of capital T, then we will get error. Okay, true is not defined. Did you mean true? It is case sensitive, guys. Always true or false. It should be a capital letter at the beginning. Okay, similarly, we can have false. So if we see the type of the both belongs to Boolean. So yeah, so I will talk more on this Boolean data type. Okay. Um, but before that, yeah. So this is this is Boolean data type, guys, and the values like when we assign the values, for example, when I'm writing age equals to 12, okay. So this 12, this value, they are called literals. Okay, in technical terms, values are called literals. So in this case, since this is an integer value, we will call it as an integer literal. Okay, this 12, what is 12? 12 is an integer. 12 is an integer literal. These are called literals. Similarly, height, .5. So we see will see here, like 6.5 is a floating literal. Okay, similarly, if you have a string value, we will call this string literal. If you have a boolean value, we will call it a boolean literal. Okay, it's clear, guys. What are literals?
So these are values.
They are values. Just in technical term, they call it literals. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I will come back to this boolean after a while. Let me start learning. So now we will learn about operators. Okay. Operators. So there are different types of operators. We are going to check one by one, guys. Okay. So first we will learn about arithmetic operators. Okay, so let's say we have two numbers, A and B. A is 10 and B is 5. So if you want to find the sum of them, we just use this. So we have this plus operator for this. Okay, we'll just mention here A plus B. Okay, if you want to find the difference, we have A minus B. Okay, plus minus what other operators we have. If we want to find the product of the two, we have A cross B. If you want to divide the two, we have A by B. So plus, minus, star, divide. Then something we have. If you want to find the what is it? Yeah, if you want to find the modulus, like not mod, if you we have something called quotient and reminder. If you remember from the schooling days, we have learned about it. Quotient. We have a by we have two divide sign for quotient. Either you can call it quotient or you can call it as integer division. Okay, it will skip the floating point value. For reminder, we have a modulus p. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For modulus, we have this. And for exponential, we have a double star b. Okay, so let me just print the two numbers. And we'll use the string here. First number is A and second number is B. Okay, this is how we define f string, guys. Correct?
We have to put the early
What is
I
it,
mean,
guys?
we should enclose A with placeholder, right?
That's right. I was expecting this answer from you guys. That's why I intentionally messed it. Thank you for correcting me. So we have to give a placeholder here. Why we are giving placeholder for these two only, guys?
Variables to hold the
Yes,
value.
because they are variables. Okay. Variables. I hope you are understanding, guys. No doubt so far. Let me know if I'm going too fast, if you're not able to understand anything, okay? Let's try to make the class as much interactive as possible. Here we are missing one bracket. Here also we're missing one bracket. Okay, so this we have done. So let's see. Arithmetic operators. Okay, so if I run this, so first number is 10, second number is 5, sum is 15, difference is 5, product is 50, division is 2, quotient is 2, remainder is 0, 10 exponential 5 is 0. All the answers are correct, guys. Any question, any doubt in this? And tell me, what is the data type of all the results? Is there any change in any data type?
For division, it's float, right?
Yes, for this is an exception. Okay, always remember, guys. For division, it is float. So what if let me make the first integer, first value as a float value, 10.2 I have given, okay. And if I run this, now what is the data type, guys, of all the values that we are getting?
All are float.
Okay, all are float. Okay, so always remember. Uh, so this is the operator plus minus. These are called operators, and the variable or value which we use with the operators, those are called operands. Okay, operands. Here A and B are operands. Okay, and this is the operator. So value or variable is called operand. Okay. So always remember this rule. When we have one operand as float and the other one integer, then the result will be what, guys? Integer float
Float.
will be float. Okay. What if we have both the operands as integer? Then what will be the data type of the result, guys?
For division, it's float, right? Apart from
Yes.
division.
So it will be integer, except one exception for division. Okay. Because there can be an MCQ type question where they will just divide two integer numbers and you will have the option to select either 2 or 2 dot O, okay, then you will be confused. Okay. So like 10 by 5, what will be the result? So this can confuse you. So you should many people will opt for 2. Okay, because that's 10 5, yeah. But the answer will be 2.0. Okay, so this kind of question you have to be careful. Fine, guys. Any doubt here, guys? Anyone? Have you understood this arithmetic operators that we saw, plus, minus, multiplication, division, integer division or quotient? This is remainder and this is exponential. Can you move on, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So let me take a value. Okay, let's say. So we have this 2 plus 3 into 6 and divide by 4. No, let's say divide by 3 minus 1. And we have this bracket. And let's make it 8 by 2. Yes, so what will be the output for this case? In which order it will be executed? Okay, we have something called uh, two things are there we have to understand, something called operator precedence, like which operator will be executed first, and something called associativity. We'll try to understand these things now. Okay. So here, tell me, guys, any guesses which operators will be executed first? What will be the order? Anyone knows? Okay. No one wants to tell, no problem. So first we will have, always remember, parentheses will be executed first. Okay, parentheses. Okay, guys. So what will be the this is the result, right? Okay. What will be the second so first after parentheses, what will be the value that will remain? 8 by 2. Like this entire thing will be remaining, right? And instead of 3 minus 1, there will be 2. Super good, guys. So parentheses at the top. Okay, next. Next, which one, guys?
Division.
So next is division or multiplication. Or integer division. PEMDAS. So Irfan is telling me PEMDAS. PEMDAS. That's a good, a new word I have heard. Good. People are, creative here. Nice.
Yeah,
So
parentheses, then exponential, then multiplication, division, addition, subtraction.
okay, division, multiplication, so exponential. So then okay, then tell me then the next step, which one will be executed? Exponential, we don't have exponential. Then instead of exponential, what do we have? Is it
Multiplication.
multiplication? Okay. 8 by 2 plus 3 into 6, 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 18 by
Actually, Actually, multiplication and division both have same priority. So, and addition subtraction. So basically it execute from the left side as per my knowledge. So I think it should execute 8 by 4, 8 by 2 first, and then it execute 18.
Okay, then your answer got changed. Okay, yes, that's correct. So division, multiplication, exponential, and what we call this more integer division, or we can say division multiplication only because these operators, they are only having this division operator only, right? Twice, multiplication twice, or modulus. So modulus also, or modulus, all have the same priority, guys. Okay, so when you have the same priority, then we have something called associativity. Like whichever associativity means whichever will come first, it will be executed. Okay. Like associativity for this is left to right. Okay. Left to right. So first, since this division, multiplication and division all are having the same priority. So the first it will first whatever comes first, like 8 by 2, this will be executed first. Okay, so we'll have 4 plus 3 into 6 by 2. Okay, so in the next step, which one will be executed first? Plus will be executed, or we have some other and
Multiplication.
yes. So last we have uh, addition and multiplication, right? So 3 into 6 will give you 18. Okay. So what will be the value now, guys? 4 plus 18 by 2, 9. Right? And finally, we'll have the answer as 13. Is it clear, guys? Operator precedence. Okay, so if I run this, what are we getting? Are we getting 13? No, we are getting 13.0. Why we are getting 13.0, guys? Because we have a division here. Division means you will get a data type of floating type. Understood, everyone, guys? Yes, no?
Yes, done.
Okay. So this is clear. So this was relational operators, and we have seen operator precedence and associativity. Okay. So all the operators have associativity of left to right. Only exception is this operator. So equal to is also an operator. It is called an assignment operator. Okay, guys. Equal to is an assignment operator. Okay. And equal to is an assignment operator, and if let me open one document. So this is the common arithmetic operation that we saw. Okay, and so if you see associativity, guys, even if it's a plus minus, it will go left to right. Okay, first, like if we have two additions, then whatever comes first will be executed first. Okay, but when we have equals to operator, it is right to left, right, guys? This right, the value at the right is being assigned to left. We cannot have, value on the left and that is being assigned to an variable on the right. Okay, so that is why if you see this, only this equal to operator is having associativity, right? Okay, Clear, guys? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so we have seen relational operator and we have seen assignment operator. Okay, equals to is an assignment operator. Sorry, arithmetic operators, and we have seen assignment operator. Now we will go back to our Boolean thing. And here we are going to see, or we can create a new file. We are going to see relational operator. Okay, relational operator. So basically, relational operator, people also call it comparison operator because we generally use it for comparison, comparing two values. Okay, comparison operator. And the result, like after comparing, okay, after comparing, we will get Boolean value. Okay, we will get Boolean value as result type. For example, we have two variables, A as 10, B as 23. I want to compare whether A is equal to B. Okay, so what are the different relational operators? So let me just write it. So what are the different relational operators? One is just the compare just equal compare like double equals to operator for comparison. Okay, so is A equals to B, guys? Will it give a true or false?
False.
Okay, so we will store this in this one, a variable called result. So the value of result will be, guys, what? False. Okay. So let me just save it. These are relational operators. Okay, if I print it, getting a false. Okay. You can either do like this comparison, but since they're 1 equal to again 2 equal to, it might be a problem. So we can directly check inside this print. We can directly print it like this also. Print A equals to equals to B. So this will also give you the same value false. So guys, either you compare like this and store the after comparison, store the result, or you can directly do like this. So one was this double to for equality operator. One is not equal to, not equal to. Okay. So instead of equal to, if I now use not equal to here, will it give a true or false, guys?
True.
True.
It's true, right? Okay. We have greater than, we have less than. So if I give here A greater than B, true or false?
False.
A greater than B is false. A, let's make them equal. A less than B, guys. True or false?
False.
False.
False. Okay. If I give, so there is another operator called less than equal to. If I give A less than equal to, true or false, guys?
True.
So, okay, I will just pause this less than equal to greater than equal. So these are some of the relational operators. Okay. So what is the meaning of this is like less than equal to? It means either A should be less than B or A equals to B. Okay. This is the meaning of less than equal to. Any one of the condition is satisfying, then it will return a true. Okay, so in this case, it will be true or false.
True.
Because one of the this is false, but this is true. Okay, so when we have an or condition, any one condition is true, it will return a true. Okay, but if we have here an and condition, then all the conditions should be true. So in this case, what will we get, guys?
False.
False. Why? Because this all the conditions are not giving true. This is giving true, but this is giving a false. Okay, so it will give you a false answer. So like this and or na, they are called logical operators. Okay, so we learned about two more type of operators. Logical operators. Okay, and or. Clear, guys, what is the difference between and or? Is it clear? Yes, no.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Yes.
okay. So we have one more operator in logical operators called not operator. Okay, for example, if we have a value c equals to true. Okay, I want to use this not operator. So if I mention here as not c, okay, not is just it will reverse the value. If it is true, it will make it false. If it is false, it will make it true. So c was true, it made it what, guys? False. Okay, let me comment on this. We have only one proof statement. So c was true, not of c will be false. Okay. If c is false, then not of c will be what, guys?
True.
True. Clear, guys? This operator also, your logical operators. Is it clear? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, what we have covered today, let me just write it down. We have covered Python supports and then or for and then or okay, we'll just check that. Okay, we'll check that. So we have covered about escape sequences and strings. We have seen about relation arithmetic operators. We have seen operator precedence. And associativity. We have covered relational operators. We have covered logical operators. Okay, so guys, just a moment. Someone is ringing the bell. I'm coming back. One minute, please. Yes, guys. So I'm back. So we have covered these things so far: logical, relational, and yeah. So we have another type of operators called augmented assignment operator. Okay. But before that, there was a question: does Python supports double ampersand and this for and or? Okay, let's check that. Let's check that. So instead of and, if I mention here, okay, and run this. So we're getting invalid syntax. If I give a single and, okay, so and we are giving only a single ampersand, then it is fine. Okay, we cannot be this double ampersand is not allowed. Okay, single instead of and we are giving a short form of single ampersand. Okay, similarly for or, let's give a single pipe operator a less than b or a equals to b. We run it. Yep. So for all also we can give a single pipe operator. Good question. We got to know something new today. Clear, guys? A short form for and or.
Yes.
Okay. So now we'll see another type of operators. They are called where we were discussing this arithmetic operators. Yeah. So we have something called augmented operators. Augmented assignment operators. So basically, what are they? So if I open a file here, we have A as 10, B as 13. Yeah, B as 13. Then what we can do? We can combine two operators, like any arithmetic operator with this assignment operator. So A plus equals to A plus equals to 1. Okay. So the meaning for this is nothing but it means A equals to A plus 1. It's just a short form for, A equals to A plus 1. You will see in many programs they will use like this, plus equals to 1. So, so what will be the value of A, guys, after this statement is executed?
11.
11, right? Yeah. Augmenting of 11. So if I run this, okay, and you can you do it with any assignment operator. You can do it with minus, so it will meaning A equals to A minus 1. You can do it with multiplication. You can do it with division. So this will be this is just a short form for that. Okay, guys, clear? And if I use instead of 1, if I give B, that means A equals to A into B. That means after doing this operation, you are assigning the value back to the same variable name. Okay. This is another type of operator. They are called augmented assignment operator. So this was all about like is operators. I hope we are clear with the different types of operators, guys. Arithmetic operator, relational, logical, augmented, and also assignment operators. Clear, guys? Any doubts so far?
What if we write first equal to and then star?
Okay, that I think that should give a syntax error because that is not allowed. Let me check that. I have never tried it. Run this. Yeah, so this is not allowed. See, can't use starred expression here. Okay.
Okay. Instead of star, if we keep minus also, it won't work, right?
Any operator you give. The rule is
Uh,
first you have to give the operator and then you have to give the equals to sign operator.
okay. Okay.
Okay, guys. So this was next we have. What do we have next? Yep. Now we'll come to an interesting thing called if and else condition. But before that, one interesting thing. Yeah. So we have seen, guys, when we were converting your one data type to another, right? We converted integer to float, float to string, those kind of things we did. Okay. So what about this Boolean operator? Okay, Boolean, can we convert it to some other values? Okay. So for example, in this case, you see height is 6.5. Let's say if I want to convert this to a Boolean value. Okay. So we will do a bool of height. Okay, and assign it to height of Boolean, and I will just print. So what do you think, guys? Will it give error or any values coming to your mind? Okay, let's run this and check. So do we have any other print statement? Yeah, we are printing two data types, bool, okay, and then this value. Okay. Let me just give a comment here. Height converted to Boolean. So this will separate, we will better understand by seeing the output. Okay, what we get. So what value you're getting, guys? What value they're converting height to from the output? What can you see, guys? What was the previous value of height? What is the new value of height in Boolean, guys, after converting?
Height is 6.5 previously, but we are getting true, right?
Hmm. Can you tell me why? So always remember, in Python, let me write this on top only. In Python, any non-zero value is considered as true. Okay. So if we will have height 0, guys, okay, height is 0, then let's see what is the output. What is the output now, guys?
False.
False. Okay. So any non-zero value is considered as true, and all and 0 is considered as false. Clear, guys? Now, what if I want to convert this, Boolean height or true into an integer? Okay, let's see what we are getting. Print int of this height of Boolean. We are getting 0 because height is 0. Because false means 0. Okay, if we have, if let's see, if we have a non-zero value, let's make it because let's make a non-zero value 12. Okay, now let's run this. So we're getting 1 instead of 12. What are you getting, guys? 1 because 0 like Yeah, so like we have seen any non-zero value it will is considered as true, okay, and any zero is considered as false. But if we have a Boolean value that is true and false, so when you try to convert it to any integer or any other thing, true will always be true will be value of true will always be 1. Okay, value of true will always be 1. Okay, and value of false will always be 0. Let's say I want to here in this case, maybe at the end I will write it edge plus true. Okay, can anyone tell me what will be the output for this by seeing this line? Anyone, what will be the value of this?
13.
13. Right. 12 plus 1 gives you 13 because the value for 2 will be 1. Okay. And if I give a false, then
12.
12. This was, yeah. So clear, guys. Now this Boolean is complete now. Clear, everyone? Any doubt, anyone, guys? Please feel free to ask. No doubt, guys. Hope you are able to understand. Hope my example, which I'm showing, is clear, guys. You are finding it a little bit interesting, or how is it? Okay. Can I move to next topic, guys? Yes, no.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's check about let's see about condition checking. Okay, condition checking. Let's say I am okay. I just want number as an input. I'm taking a number as an input. Enter any number between 1 and 100. Okay, I want the user to enter any number between 1 to 100. Okay. Once the user gives a number, I have to check whether it is between 1 to 100, or let's not forget about between 1 to 100 first. Any number less than 100. Okay. So you just giving an input and then I have to check. Okay. So this kind of checking we can do with the help of if statement. Okay. So if, and we have to give the condition. So what is the value is being stored in this variable number? Okay, if number is less than 100. Okay, this is a relational operator that we are using, less than 100, and we have to give a colon here. We'll print okay, number is less than 100. Okay. What if else? Let's come to the else part. If it is not less than 100, then definitely it will be greater than 100, greater than or equal to 100, right? Any case, it can be number is greater than or equal to 100. Right, guys, there can be only two scenarios for this particular case. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Else. Fine, so let me run this. Enter a number less than 100. So I'm giving a value 45. So, okay, we are getting some error here. What is the error? Less than not supported instances of string and integers. Why I'm getting this error, guys? Anyone want to correct me here? Have you seen the error, guys? Let's see the error again. Why I'm getting this error?
Yes, this I observed while doing the assignment also. That
Input,
the input
is
function
by default,
returning
it's
string,
everything
right?
is string.
Correct. So we have to convert this to integer, right? Or we can use eval. Anything is fine. Okay, guys. Less than 123. Number is less than 100. Okay. Let me run this again. Less than 100. I'm giving more than 100. 233. Number is greater than or equal to 100. Understood this, guys? Anyone having a doubt in this? If else, so we have an if, we have an else. Okay, if and then we give the condition, and then we give a colon. Again, else and a colon. Okay. Can we have an if without else? Let's say we are only checking, we don't have else, we only have else if. Okay. So enter a number less than 123. Okay, so it will check the condition. This will give a true or false, guys. Is it true when we give 23 here? Right?
Yes.
So it is entering this. Now let me give a value for which we'll get a false over here. Okay. Less than 100, let me give 234. Then we are not getting any output. Why? Because this condition we are not checking. Okay, we are not getting any output. So we can have an if without else. Else is not mandatory for if. Okay. So instead of this condition, let me comment it out. If true. If true. What will be the output for this, guys? Will this run? Will this give any error?
Except 0, everything will give this number is less than 100.
No, I'm giving this condition if true. Because even if we don't have true, if we have some, condition, what we're having previously, if number less than 100. So ultimately what used to happen, they will calculate this first. Like they will first check, okay, less than this is true or false. So let's say I am hard coding the value of number here, let's say 23. So in this case, guys, what the output for this will be what? True or false? If the number is 23.
True.
True. So ultimately it is going to do this. Okay, and if it is true, it will enter it. It will enter this if block. Okay. So if I run this now, let me comment out this also. If I run it now, I will get, although this condition is true, but we'll get an error, but to show the, okay. So let me run this. So I'm getting an error, guys. Can anyone read out what is this error we are getting?
Expected an indented block after if
Okay,
statement.
so here comes the story of indentation. Okay, so this is the if block, guys. Okay, and whenever we give a colon like this, no, so and if I hit enter, see automatically the cursor is blinking at one place. See it, guys? Can you see it? This indicates that our code should start from there. So see, in case of number equals to 23, if I hit enter, my cursor is at the very beginning, right? Yes, no? Are you able to see, guys? Cursor blinking.
Yes.
Yes.
If I put my cursor here after true, after the colon, I hit enter, the cursor is not going at the beginning, right? So this is called, guys, indentation. Okay, whenever we are using if block or for loop or while loop, those kind of things, you have to leave some spaces. By default, if you want the default, then whenever you are hitting enter, just start typing from here by default. Okay, this is the default, which is given by your this interpreter ideal. Okay, but if you want to use your own indentation, that is also good. Like for example, I want to use 1 and 2 space. This is also fine. Now it will not complain. Okay. But you have to make sure all after this, for example, this is the first statement I'm executing inside a block. This is the second statement. Okay, so both of this is part of if block. But if we have something here without indentation, okay, this is not part of if block. Okay, this is because we are not maintaining any indentation. So it will come here, if true, it will print these two lines. And then as a general, this is a general statement like this. So it will be executed. But this statement is not part of if block. This is outside if block. Because we are not because we are not maintaining that indentation. Okay. So if we are maintaining the indentation, then only it will be part of the if block. Clear, guys? So this is not part of the if block, this statement. And so either you use one space, two space, but I would suggest you go with the default one. When you hit enter, wherever it is blinking, just paste it there, because that will that you don't have to do anything. The by default it is showing you have to use this, so it will save your time, and sometimes it will save you from making some mistake in indentation. So indentation is clear, guys. What is meant by indentation?
Yes.
Okay. Now
Is
coming
it specific to IDE or in Python?
this
we need-
4 space, now this 4 space, this is specific to this ID. It might be if you use some other ID, it will give you 2 space or 3 space or 1 space. Okay. But in Python, you have to maintain indentation. That is very important. If you don't maintain indentation, it will give error. As we saw right now, right? It was giving some error when we had no indentation.
Okay, got it.
But coming back to the condition, guys, if true, then this if statement got executed. Okay. What if I mention here if false? Will this statement be executed?
No.
No. Why? Because if false, if it is only true, then only it will enter this. Okay. So if I run this, nothing got executed, only this statement. This is not part of if block, which is this statement is not part of this block. So this got executed, but these two were not executed. So guys, what if I give here if false or true? Then what will happen?
It will be executed. If block will be executed.
It will be executed. How many of you say it will be executed, and how many of you say it will won't be executed?
It will take as true.
It will take us to, okay, everyone is on the same page. It will be executed. Okay, so let's run this. So this got executed. Why it got executed? Because let's say I have a variable called result, and here I am pasting this one false or x, and I'm getting a result if result. Okay. So false or true, as we saw, like when we're covering relational operators, guys, like we have this and or, right? If we have us in OR condition, if we have one condition true, it will give a true, right? But if in this case, if instead of OR, if we give an AND here, then will it be executed, guys? This one, will it enter this block? Now, if I give an AND here, no, right? Because AND means all the conditions should be both true. Clear, guys? Everyone? Anyone having any doubt? Please feel free to ask. I can see only 2-3 members speaking. What about others? Are you able to understand? We have Lakshmi, we have Imran, we have Karthik, we have. Are you able to understand, guys?
Yeah, understand.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Okay, now tell me, guys, if I have a condition like this, if 2 print 2, okay, else print in else block, or instead of 2, I will mention here in if block. Okay, so block like the, so basically it's called block. Okay, anything inside if, this entire thing will be considered as a block, if block, else block, like this. Okay, so tell me, guys, in this case what will happen? Will it give error? Will it enter if block, else block? What will happen in this case?
It will print if block, right? Non-zero value. True.
Non-zero value. Okay, anyone else, any other answers you have? Okay, that's right. Since it's a non-zero value, it will enter the if block. Okay, if we have a value 0, then
Else part.
what if we have 0.0? 0.0, what will happen?
Else block, I think again.
Else block it will go to.
Else block. Awesome. Okay, so I hope you guys understood this, guys. Why we it is enter. So it's also zero value, no? Although it's floating value, but it's a 0, right? What if I have 0.01?
If block.
If block.
It block. It's a non-zero value. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this was if else. Now, if we have, because we are checking only 2 condition here. Okay. If we have multiple condition, then we have something called else if block also. Okay. So let's come back to the first example. Yes. Paste it here. Okay, so if number is less than 100, print number is less than 100. We have more than one condition. If number equals to 100, print number is equal to 100. Instead of number, let's use f string here. It will look better. Just use this and number. And here we will just mention number is equal to 100. Okay, So let's take only these two. Okay, we don't have an else. We have an if and we have an elif. Okay, so if I run this, 23 is less than 100. What if we give a value more than, we give the value as 1000? Okay, so in this case, is it satisfying this? No, right? 1000 is not less than 100. Equals to no, it is not satisfying this also. Then where will it go? We don't have any option for that. Okay, so if I run this, we won't get any output because we are not handling that condition. Okay, for that we can give else at the end. So if the number is not less than 100, if it is not equal to 100, then we have only one option left, right? What is that option, guys?
More than 100.
Yeah, it is greater than. Okay, so it is greater than. So in case of multiple conditions, guys, we will use elif block. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt? Anyone any doubt? Clear? Yes, no? So we have seen if, elif, and else. Okay, we'll stop here, guys, as it's a working day for you guys also. Now, many have to go to office. So we'll stop here. We have covered these topics today. Okay. So anyone having any doubt, please feel free to ask. Or I will just show you one thing, guys. So in this Google Drive, what I have done, guys, I hope all of you have access to this assignment class notes and this. So here I have created, like a folder for each participant where you can just write your, like when you complete the assignment, you can drop it here. Okay, for example, so Irfan Danish, I see. So you see he has given one assignment over here. Okay, so you guys also can do the same. If you don't find your name here, just let me know. I will create a folder for your name. Okay, and after you, drop your file here, just ping me separately because it's not possible for me, to check all the folders every time. Just ping me that this is my name and I have submitted my assignment so that I can open it and check it. Okay, guys, clear?
Yeah, yes, got it done.
Okay. So, any other question, any other doubts, guys, or we will wrap up?
And Danish, where can I see this recorded video? Are you
So once
on playlist?
playlist, right? So I will ask the admin to create a playlist for this.
Yeah,
for this.
please do. Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Yeah, sure.
And Danish, one more
Yeah.
thing is that what ID? I mean, what ID you are using?
Yes. So 1 minute. So here we are using idle.
Okay, I have actually Jupyter, so
That is well and good. If you want to do in Jupyter, you like your choice, guys. It's not like an obligation. Why I'm using idle for the this one? Because this is very simple for beginners who are starting from the scratch. This is a very simple interface, very easy to understand and do it. Okay. But if anyone is using, Jupyter or Visual Studio or PyCharm, feel free to use. No restriction on that. But in this, like in our curriculum, we will be covering 3 IDs. One is idle. I started where we are doing right now. After a few classes, I will be using PyCharm, and then towards the end, I will be using Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so that you guys have idea on all the 3 IDs, how to execute your program and how to write your programs here. Okay. Is that clear?
yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Danish.
Okay. I will create the folders, Imran, Sheikh, all. Sure. Yeah. Any other question, doubt, guys? Or we are good to wrap up the session?
Danish, which is widely used, I mean, ID,
I
or PyCharm?
most like PyCharm, Jupyter, and Visual Studio. All 3 are widely used, depending on the organization to organization.
Okay. Another thing is in if else condition,
Yeah.
We don't require the else condition in Java. We don't technically write else condition. Okay. So in since Python provide a facility to write the else condition and just enter the past, it will not. So is it? I mean, is it required in to write the else statement, or we can just simply like the Java? We can only write the if statement if the else statement is not required.
As I mentioned now that we can have if without else, right? We ran few
Yeah.
programs also. So yeah, it's if we have only one condition to check, yeah, if is fine for that. No need to for else.
No need to have those. Okay.
Okay, guys. Any other questions? Share the drive link. Okay, I will just ping it here also. And let me see. Those who want to drop can feel free to drop, guys. Those who have any questions, they can stay and ask their doubts and queries. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Danish, like last time we discussed, right? So why Python is not generating intermediate file?
Oh yeah, sure. Can I discuss this in the next class? Just remind me in the beginning.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah, sure. How I am doing here? I will select. Yeah. So drive link is here in June 2023. Copy link copied, and I can put it in the chat room. Yes, so I have pinged the drive link, guys. Okay. Imran Sheikh, I have to create one drive. Okay, guys. Any other question, guys? Anything else? Okay, if not, guys, then thank you for your time, guys. See you in the next class. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dani.
Thank you, Danish.
Bye, everyone. Yeah.